Hello, my name is Sarah. I'm the owner-manager of Lahtle Wood Glamping, and I want to take you through a short description of your pod area. You have your barbecue and grill here, coming through seating area with a parasol, a pod coming through into the kitchen. You have a 2-ring gas boiler, your box of equipment, the wood for lighting the fires, recycling bin, cool box, general waste, and this particular pod, which is an owl or a woodpecker, comes with a hot tub. Your wood is provided as well. You have water for emergencies, and this is your scrub shack, and I will take you through the process of lighting the boiler in just a moment, along with all the other pieces of equipment. I'm going to take you through the process of how to light your shower boiler. First things first is to make sure that the water is actually full in the tank. If you turn on the cold tap of the shower, and if the water's coming through, you know that the boiler is full. You've got a box here which has your compressed logs, kindling, and fire lighter and fir cones, which is great for lighting. You have in here, opening up, you have your firebox, and underneath you have your ash pan. To start the fire, I take a handful of fir cones, just pop them in. This helps to be able to sort of get it hot. Then you add just a little bit of kindling around the side, and next your fire lighter. You just need 2 of these compressed logs maximum, and the easiest way is to be able to break them into 4 or 5 pieces by literally just tapping them on here. So once these are broken, just place them into the fire. And then you literally just light the fire lighter. Shut it up and let it go. All the ash will collect in the ash can, and we will come around and collect that for you, so you don't need to put it in the bins. And so that's the process of how to light your boiler, which will take approximately 20 minutes. You just need to keep checking it to make sure that it is burning hot. And hopefully have a lovely hot shower. So here we have your Yorkshire grill and fire pit. You will need your coal for the grill and your wood for the fire pit. So I'm going to take you through the process of how to light it. For your grill, you can cook on the top here, and you lift that off and you have your fire pit. So take this off, leave it at the side. So for your grill, add as much as you require. You can put a small bit in there. Give it around. And then to light it, again, just a couple of fir cones and the good old fire lighter. Pop that in. And off we go. So that's the process of how to light your grill. And if you have already used your grill before wanting to use your fire pit, please use your mitt to save you burning yourself. Take this off, and then you would literally add the wood to the already hot coals. This is your ash pan. All the ash will collect in there, and we will come around and collect the ash for you, so there's no need for the hot ash to go into the bins. So if you just want to use your fire pit, just take the lid off and use your wood, because the coal is just for the barbecue. So this is your gas stove. Firstly, to use this, when it is off, it is horizontal, and when it is on, it is vertical. So to turn it on, just turn it straight up to the vertical position. Lift up the lid, and you have this gas ring to push it in, turn to the left, and squeeze the blue button, which is the automatic lighter. Do exactly the same, push it in, turn to the left, and there we are. These are interchangeable with these are the pans for frying and for grilling, so you just literally switch them. Once finished, to turn them off, turn to the right to close off the flame, and then as a safety precaution, turn from the vertical position back to the horizontal. So this is what you need for your hot tub, and one of the most important things to remember is that the metal will get hot. So you have a guard on here. To lift up the lid, you just hold onto the wooden handle and lift it, and you can put it straight onto the lid. We have a poker for putting anything into the tub. You have your mitt when it's hot. All you need for lighting it is your fir cones, some kindling, and your fire lighter. And then you put your logs on top. And it's important not to put too many on in the first instance. You literally just put some of these smaller ones on first to let it get warm. And then as the process goes, you will then add more wood to it. This all is to stir the water, just to keep it the cool from the bottom up to the top. And then you have a sieve to collect all the bits to skim from the top. Once the fire is lit, you put the lid back on, and it's just to remember you've got an open edge which goes to the front, and you can slide it to be able to control the draft and draw of the air. When it's open, the air will flow up through the chimney, and when it's closed, it's cutting off the oxygen, so it can then be simmering. It will take approximately 2 hours to come to proper heat, and you're using your oar to keep stirring the water from the bottom to mix the hot water with the cold. Just need to be patient. Don't add too much wood, otherwise you'll suffocate the flame and it'll go out. But you'll just, within the 2-hour process, you're just adding enough wood to fill the bin twice. And that will keep testing the temperature, and that should then make sure that it's not going to overheat. So that's all you really need to know of how to light the hot tub. So that's a brief introduction on how to use the equipment around the pod. We have put up a notice here, so it is all written down for a refresher if you need it. We hope you have a lovely stay.